So, this is basically, once Butthole Surfers showed up and I realized everything was possible, I ended up making friends with an older cat who was in high school. I was in the 8th grade. He was a bass player in a church youth group band. And, now I got to see somebody playing an instrument in front of me, right? So it's like, oh, wow, all these things are possible. I really got to start learning how to play guitar.
Yeah, like you can actually do this if you try.
Yeah, I'm like seeing it, and I could play my buddy's bass, and it was like, yo, I'm like doing this. I'm like, no. But what he turned me on to with this whole idea of DIY, do it yourself. I don't want to say pick them up from the bootstraps because that's a terrible term. But if you want to stay outside of the system, there's only one way to go, and that is you got to sit in the waiting room from Fugazi.
Yes, hit it.
And I will say that the first time I heard this track was actually later, because what the homie gave me was Repeater. But that is not their first album, so I went back, which is just amazing that this is the number one. This is track one off the first album.
Welcome to Fugazi.
And also the first track off the initial EP.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and it's just like, okay, they knew they had a hit on their hands.
Yeah, we're going to rock this. Dude, this does bring up a core memory for me, meeting you early on. And you visit a buddy's hometown, you visit their home, you meet their parents, and like you really get to know somebody. And I do remember checking out, like, all right, this dude's cassette collection is pretty sick. There's Fugazi on cassette here. And yeah, I was like, all right, this dude's okay.
Yeah. Fun fact, my top 3 bands, 2 of them are Fugazi and actually, no. I had to remove Fugazi from the top 3 because I realized I actually don't own 2 of their albums.
Okay.
But I do own a lot of their live recordings, which you can get off of Discord's website for $5 a pop. So everybody go over there. I guarantee you there is a live set of Fugazi in the city closest to where you live, and you should definitely buy it because they're always great. But Butthole Surfers is one of my top 3 because I own every album.
That's awesome, dude.
Which is
I had
bananas.
no idea.
I'm a real completionist. That's why I had to give up video games.
Oh, yes. I just love the way you were so right to go in this. As far as we're starting out, because I feel like the give and take on these are going to be great in the order that we brought them to the table. Yeah, dude. I mean, just an incredibly influential band. Again, like, yeah. It's just...
Yeah. So that is my number 2. Let's send it back
and I
over
feel
to you.
like if you take some of that old school R&B pop sensibility